Like, we were cool. I made you nut. Like,
whoa! Okay, so his girlfriend is 18. That's good. People are criticizing him for talking about his girlfriend. I've been to the mental hospital at least 10 times. That is a high-quality woman. Here's someone on Kiwi Farms comparing her to iDubbbz' wife. She's probably recording your calls, and whenever you inevitably break up, she will lie about you and leak every secret you ever told her. Okay, so this is someone who posted her docs. And this is just a really weird quote. I miss the way Cobra must have smelled. So, on December 13th, they met in person. Now, this is interesting, because up here, he says she's not his Discord girlfriend. My interpretation of that is that they knew each other in person. But it seems like they didn't meet in person for another month and a half. And then they broke up a week later. She's not my e-girlfriend. She's totally my IRL, is like e-dating 101. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And what is this? This is like the biggest insane quote post. The same day, she reaches out to Kiwi Farms to reveal information about Leaping Lemur. Teeth Gums gets in contact. This is Lily. Her Twitter is Teeth Gums. Oh, she's on Kiwi Farms, I think. Yeah, okay. She's really into Naruto. Like, okay, 20 years ago, that wouldn't have been weird. It's weird that she's 18 in 2025 and she's, like, obsessed with Gaara. That's, like, she's living in 2006. Teeth Gums gets in contact with Osama bin Laden. That's a fun sentence. And then later that night, she creates a KF account, which we've already seen. I have a lot of SS, but the rundown is basically his name is Gilberto. I'll send a pic in a sec. He provides for 7 people in a 3-bed house. He hates Chilla, says he's a drunk, doesn't like going live with him. Talks shit about Antimatter Morty, says he's a sellout that Chill and him disapprove of. Blood Depth edits his videos for $50. Oh, so he doesn't even edit his own videos. But was shitting on his content, DOR being performative. Literally said he didn't fuck with him many times. He makes videos about Nova Tofia yet has the same situations as them. His parents are basically like Tofia's. He had to grind on YouTube so he wasn't evicted. His room is atrocious. He's gotten mad at me for jokingly saying his room was like Nova's. It was. His mom is an active drug addict who leaves him to provide. We broke up because I wasn't fond of him. That is crazy to hear from your girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Like, what was she doing with him? I didn't like how he was, a big ego, wore the same 2 outfits on a week stay, was loud and disrespectful to the people around him. I felt uncomfortable when around him to where I couldn't look him in the eyes. He got mad easily. Just super intense, complained about anything, and he just like, I'm being honest, he really did smell. Just super intense, complained about anything, and he just like, being honest. I'm not trying to be weird and air him out, but given he didn't care when I was aired out on the farms, I think he deserves a lesson. If you want me to be honest, we don't care about you as much as we do with Lemur. We want as much Lemur tea as possible. Do you have any pics of his room? Oh, God, I hope there are pics of his room. We had an altercation and he got me drunk with Crown Royal. I ended up spazzing and leaving, causing him to leave early. I was wrong for that, but I felt uncomfortable and unsafe, causing me to spaz. Okay, so we had an altercation and he got me drunk with... So, it sounds like the alcohol caused her to have the altercation, which is one thing, but then the way she words it is like, at this point, they both sound kind of disabled to be, oh yeah, absolutely, these people are freaks. You know, he's fat as shit, he's 250, that, oh my God, look at these pictures. He looks like this? I gotta be honest, this does not look like a Gilberto. I was not expecting him to look like that. After him talking shit about his friends. Don't be afraid to send me any more Gilberto-related stuff. Yes, when I find some. Does he have any private social media? Oh, he stalks me on alts, but doesn't tell me what they are. Only the ones you've seen him follow me with, like the Insta. Weird, yeah, I figured. He told me he went schizo and deleted all his shit. I know he has an account specifically for you to follow. None of them care, it's just fucking hypocritical. It is, I didn't do anything wrong. No, of course his fans don't care because he never mentioned it. I'm not leaving your side, Lily. Fuck Kiwi Tapes. I had like 2 conversations with him. He's never helped me for shit. And always copies me and other small channels. Fuck what anyone say. Bruh. No, it's too much, bruh. Okay, I don't know if this is true, if Kiwi Tapes is stealing content from the Leaping Lemur. I don't think that's true. Kiwi Tapes is one of the more high-effort lolcow YouTubers. I feel like he probably doesn't need to steal from Leaping Lemur. Maybe I'm wrong. He spurred out at American Airlines. I am not surprised he's a bunch of children in Discord telling him he's the shit because he makes videos on TikTok lolcows. He yelled at American Airlines and embarrassed me in the airport. What was this about? They lost his dumbass bag for 3 hours. I get being upset, but it was like watching a child have a tantrum. Woo, that's American Airlines for you. Great customer service. Literally screaming at them. This woman cannot spell. Mind you, he slipped... he said a word I'm not going to say on Twitch, and he's white on stream. He lied and said he was white and black. Chiller wants me to go live with his... I told him, nah, first off, I'm drunk as fuck chilling. Second off, I want to... Okay. Yeah, okay. I'd rather not get drunk with this dude for no reason on live with tons of people while I'm trying to chill. Like, I want to relax, and he's trying, like, guilt me into it. It's, like, literally, no, I'm tired and just did so much. Not everyone is 27 or whatever the fuck, and not having nothing else going on, skull emoji. Like, she sat there and talked about rich white people, and I can feel her, glaring at me in my Rolex and nice shoes. Bruh, I don't think she was. Does this guy own a Rolex? There's no way this guy owns a Rolex. He has $3,000 in savings and he owns a Rolex? It's gotta be fake. There's no way this guy owns a Rolex. It's like my grandpa literally marched with Cesar Chavez, got his head beaten in. Nah, she definitely was. The class is full of weirdo left. He told me he used to weigh 300 pounds and he recently lost some but is around 250. He's as fat as Nova. He feels as though you guys are artards and don't step outside. Shocking. Oh yes. He has the smell if you don't wash between your fat stomach. Alright. Delusional. Is Lemur an alcoholic, and also is he in college? He's in college, IDK which though. To be a teacher? This guy should not be a teacher. He drinks, but he told me Chilla has a bad liver because he drinks so much. Is that a known smell? I don't know, man. It's like... Probably, I would imagine it probably smells like if you forget to wash your belly button out for like a week. Or month. And you know that just wretched stink. When you stick your finger in an unwashed belly button. That's foul. Imagine that smell. Every time Chilla is live, he is batshit drunk, he tells me. Okay, I don't think I've actually seen Chilla's live, so I can't comment on that, but I've seen his videos, and I don't think he came across as drunk in those videos. He texted us telling him to visit in West Virginia, 5-hour drive, to party like rock stars. And Lemur made fun of him. Oh, this is Chilla. And Lemur made fun of him. I told him it wasn't so nice, but you know, his ego. Did you guys ever do anything sexual? I don't remember, given I blacked out basically every night I was with him. That's a red flag. Crown Royal and Jack Daniels. A whole bottle of those, and I will admit, like, I did try, but his dick was too small, and it smelled, as I said. I couldn't look... Okay. That's bad. Like, shower. Dude, shower. Did Lemur ever compare you guys to iTubs and Anissa? I felt forced, but I won't say that like he raped me because that's gay. I get that. He wanted me to start content like his. He wanted a girl he could guide. Like OnlyFans? No. Lolcow. Oh, content. LOL. It never happened though. Okay. So this guy, he met a girl who likes to post thirst traps on like Twitter. And his first thought is, oh man, I have to teach this chick how to steal content from Kiwi Farms for YouTube videos. Okay, that's reductive. He doesn't just steal content from Kiwi Farms. He actually mostly steals content from TikTok. Like, if you look these people up, most of them do not have Kiwi Farms threads. Maybe they're improving ground. Maybe it's some bizarre way of grooming her, setting him up as some kind of bizarre mentor. Yeah, that's what it sounds like here. He wanted a girl he could guide. If this is an actual quote from him, that's like insanely creepy. Like, he wants her to be like, I guess, dependent on him. It reminds me of, I was watching, Nicholas Diorio just uploaded a supercut of his coverage on I'm Alex that's like 8.5 hours long. And I was watching part of that. And there's a bit in there where I'm Alex is saying to his girlfriend that he verbally and emotionally abused. He's saying that she's so stupid and retarded. Oops, I can't say that on Twitch. He's saying that she's so stupid and not smart and ungrateful because he told her exactly what she has to do to make 6 figures on YouTube, and she's too stupid to do it. And I kind of wonder if this is like a manipulator tactic to like make her think that she needs him to make money. Like on your own channel with him, yeah, my own and eventually us both. So basically, he wanted his girlfriend to collab with him, but first he needed to teach her how to be a YouTuber. Well, Lemur was broke leaving my state. I'm a POS. So he relied on his father to buy him McDonald's. Come to find out, his dad is broke too. He was angry and told me all there was is a frozen pizza. I got mad and said, if you're so hungry, you just heat that bitch up. But his fat ass wanted McDonald's. Do you know how much he's made or how much he makes? Oh my god! He makes 6K a month, or when I grind, 10K a month, and he's broke? But he had his disabled dad drive him everywhere. This guy should not be broke. This is like a respectable full-time salary. That was before, but his fat ass does love McDonald's. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe the Rolex is real. And he's just so bad with money that he spent all of his income on a Rolex without, like, buying stock. Like, he must have a retirement account. His dad is disabled. How bad we talking? Physically, like his back, but his mom does drugs, like heroin and pills. I mean, like, his dad is unable to walk and shit, like work a full-time job. Now he drives. Now he doesn't. He provides in a house with his mom, dad, sister, her husband. Wait. Mom, dad, sister, her husband, and 2 kids. Given 19-year-old alcohol. Oh, I didn't even think about this. He's been giving this girl Crown Royal and Jack Daniels, and she's 18. Okay, that is way worse. That is way, way worse than what I was initially thinking. Yeah, the drinking age in America is 21 and has been for like 50 years. Give a 19-year-old alcohol, blame her for everything. Lemur is the one in the wrong. Whole comment section is somehow blaming her. Oh, Mayo, okay, man, it's not corroborated as she is actively posting stuff. LMFAO. I'm 21. There is a 3-year difference between us, but I just barely became old enough to drink myself. All she has posted is out-of-context screenshots. I addressed, and her saying a bunch of random shit about me with no evidence. Okay. The Lily leaks. We live and we learn, brother. Don't beat yourself up over mistakes. You trusted her. You gave someone who was under 21 alcohol, so you supplied someone who is a minor. Okay, I don't think she's a minor. Unsure how you think blaming her is going to work out, since she's actively posting screenshots onto the farms. For anyone in the comments defending Lemur, please look at the Kiwi Farms thread. If the fact he was she was not a minor. That's important. I would not call her a minor. That is a huge accusation. To be concerned or consider him in the wrong here, the shit he was saying to her, and the fact he was the one who abandoned her once she was getting doxxed by the farms, he did that? I didn't see that. People on the farms calling her BPD were obviously joking to get a reaction out of one of you. It seems they got the biggest from you, and the most evidence from her that you are not only an insufferable person, which people should have expected, you are fat. No one will have intercourse with you. If you somehow can disprove anything she said, you would have. All you've seemingly done is threatened to make a video on her, and so far you've just been mocked by her. Embarrassing. LMAO. Maybe don't be a KiwiTuber at a young age. Don't project, and if you do, don't make relationships public. Well, that's a lesson for you. I was watching a Nicholas Diorio stream, and he's talking... Oh, it was about iDubbbz. And he's talking about how if you're a YouTuber and you're in a relationship, no one should know that. Just keep it to yourself. Don't tell YouTube about your girlfriend. Buddy, this is a bad look. I guarantee 99% of your audience would have never known otherwise or wouldn't care. Okay, this is actually not true, because there were a bunch of people making videos about him and saying he's a lolcow now, he's a predator, he's a creep. And I saw one of them, and that was how I found out about the story. So I don't think this is true that 99% of his audience wouldn't know. Maybe they wouldn't care. Well, no, not even, because like I said before, he's one of those guys who's always moralizing about how awful lolcows are, and then he's giving a 19-year-old alcohol so that he can get her drunk so that he can sleep with her. Anyway, here are leaks from 99% of an audience still leaves a huge gap of freaks that want to know everything about their YouTuber. Oh yeah, that's very true. Very parasocial, crazy people problem. Oh, this is the incest game. That's That's great. We love the incest game. So let's watch.
All right, y'all, here we go. I had a feeling that I was gonna make this
We're gonna put
video
him
once
at
shit started going down
1.5.
with my ex, but I'm just doing it right now. I'm gonna get ahead of it. A lot of shit has already went down, and obviously I didn't want the situation to get as out of hand as it was. So I'm gonna start off in the beginning so everybody can understand what this situation is, what happened.
Okay, so he started off thinking he could just ignore it, and then it started getting out of hand. And I think he's probably telling the truth on that, because this was uploaded on the 20th, and I feel like I saw videos about him popping up in my recommended before that, and I hadn't really watched a lot of his content recently. Well, that's not entirely true. I was watching some of this guy's content. He's like really bad at clickbait. He'll be like, King Size Unplugged, the Daniel Larson clone that won't stop. And this guy is nothing like Daniel Larson. He has nothing in common with Daniel Larson at all, except that they're both weirdos on TikTok. Mario Lord 14, the Nova Online clone. He's nothing like Nova Online, except that they're both shaped like hairy eggs. Which, I mean, you can see that. They're both hairy eggs. But other than that, they have nothing in common. Alright, so we're gonna...
Why it blew out of proportion. So like a few months ago, I had started dating somebody online, which isn't a good idea. But what also isn't a good idea is that I told them about my YouTube channel, which at the time didn't seem like a big deal because they were also posting stuff online. I thought they...
Okay, so he says it wasn't a good idea for him to tell this girl about his YouTube channel. The source of these problems is him tweeting about his girlfriend. Yeah. So it's confirmed they weren't IRL dating. I missed that. So they weren't dating in person initially, but he's still over here saying, "Shame, my Discord girlfriend." I don't know, bro. It sounds like she's your Discord girlfriend.
Understood like lolcow culture. I thought they understood content. They said that they watch me a lot, and I was like, cool, that's what's up. I told them that, you know, there's a risk to posting your face online.
Okay. Now I'm a little confused. He says that she said that she watched him a lot, but she'd never heard of Kiwi Farms. That is a little weird. Either he's lying or she's lying. I don't know which. Someone's lying. Either she didn't watch him a lot, or she didn't say, or she was lying when she said she watched him a lot, or she was lying when she said she didn't know what Kiwi Farms is.
There's a risk to being associated with me. They said that that was cool. They were like,
what was that?
I told them that, you know, there's a risk to posting your face online. There's a risk to being associated with me. They said,
yeah, there's a risk to being associated with anyone who makes this kind of content. They met online. I don't entirely see how she can not watch him and still be into him. Well, they could have met in like a Discord for like, I don't know, Helldivers or something. Like maybe they met in a Discord channel for some common interest. He says that the mistake was telling her he had a YouTube channel, but then he says that she told him that she watches his content, right? Did I miss that?
So like a few months ago, I had started dating somebody online, which isn't a good idea. But what also isn't a good idea is that I told them about my YouTube channel, which...
Okay. So he says it wasn't a good idea that he told this girl about his YouTube channel. So when he started dating her, she did not know. Or maybe she knew that they were... She knew it when they started dating, but not when they first met. They didn't meet over this, is what he's saying.
At the time, it didn't seem like a big deal because they were also posting stuff online. I thought they understood like lolcow culture. I thought they understood content. They said that they watch me a lot, and I was like,
okay, I don't understand. So he says that he shouldn't have told this girl that he had a YouTube channel, but then he says that she told him she watched him a lot. So there's a lie here. I don't know who's lying.
Like, cool, that's what's up. I told them that, you know, there's a risk to posting your face online. There's a risk to being associated with me. They said that was cool. They were like, they didn't say that was cool, but they were like, oh, you know, that's crazy. That's insane. Whatever. Now, I guess this is just me sort of being like naive or not really being in a lot of relationships.
So he shouldn't tell her about the YouTube channel, but she watches it and also is active online and yeah. I don't know. This is not a coherent story. I gotta be honest, this guy never struck me as especially intelligent. Like, he never really came across as a moron either. But he's never struck me as a smart guy. So this could totally be like his attempt at a master manipulation strategy where he's trying to trick people into thinking that he is more innocent than he is, and he just comes across as an insane liar.
There's a risk to posting your face online. There's a risk to being associated with me. They said that was cool. They were like, they didn't say that was cool, but they were like, oh, you know, that's crazy. That's insane. Whatever. Now, I guess this is just me sort of being like naive or not really being in a lot of relationships, but I thought it was a good idea to start presenting this person on my channel. Obviously, in hindsight.
Okay. Did he do that? I don't know if he did that. I can say that in the content that I watched of his, I mean, I was watching videos of his. This is from before they met in person. I watched this. I didn't watch this. I did watch this. This is from a month ago. he did not mention her.
Not a good idea. But, to be honest with you, I'm young. I'm 21. I haven't been in many serious
Right.
relationships. And it
Okay.
felt like this person had a strong connection to me. So I thought it was a good idea. Obviously learned my lesson. Never going to do that again. But what are you going to do? I'm sure a few of you have seen this person in.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm young. I'm 21. I haven't been in many serious. It's just me sort of being like naive or not. And said that was cool, but they were like, oh, that's crazy, that's insane, whatever. Now, I guess this is just me sort of being like naive or not really being in a lot of relationships, but I thought it was a good idea to start presenting this person on my channel. Obviously,
Okay, so he started presenting this person on his channel, but in the videos I watched, he didn't mention her. I had no idea this guy had a girlfriend, and I was watching videos from while they were dating.
Insight, not a good idea. But, to be honest with you, I'm young. I'm 21. I haven't been in many serious relationships, and it felt like this person had a strong connection to me. So I thought it was a good idea. Obviously learned my lesson. Never going to do that again. But what are you
Okay.
going to do? I'm sure a few of you have seen this person in chat. I'm sure you've seen them come into my comment section. I'm sure you've all seen some of the things that they were saying about me, they were saying to me. There was obviously like it was a toxic sort of connection, right?
Okay, so he's saying she was being toxic to him.
And it felt
in
like this person
chat?
had a strong connection to me. So I thought it was a good idea. Obviously learned my lesson. Never going to do that again. But what are you going to do? I'm sure a few of you have seen this person in chat. I'm sure you've seen them come into my comment section. I'm sure you've all seen some of the things that they were saying about me, they were saying.
Okay, I wonder if she did this. Like, is she in the comments here? Creeping Lemur entering his Nova saga. People just go and shit on people in stream chat all the time. I think it would be really funny if she was doing that while they were together. What did we learn today? Listen to Kiwi Farms. It knows the truth. Pack it up, bud. You're done. Moral of the story, Kiwi Farms does its homework. The cowtuber to cow pipeline remains. It really does.
To me, there was obviously like it was a toxic sort of connection, right? I have somebody who is obsessed with you over the internet and they want to be your partner. Because when things go bad, when things go south,
Okay, so now he's saying, he's basically describing BPD. She's toxic, she's obsessed with him, she wants to be in his life, she wants to be connected to him. He's describing BPD.
Usually doesn't turn out good. Like, people don't usually amicably separate, things don't go good. It usually turns into a shit throwing fight most of the time, where people are throwing things back and forth. Right. You did this, you did that.
Okay, so now he's trying to set up the expectation that the accusations she's making are false, or at least untrustworthy or exaggerated. So what he's doing here is he's saying, well, we had kind of a toxic relationship, and so obviously when a toxic relationship ends, there's a lot of shit flinging on both sides. And it's like, bro, she has receipts.
It should have been something that I had thought about, but inexperienced, I was blinded by the fact that I thought I had found somebody who I was truly connected to. And we had talked, I thought I knew this person. You get into this mindset where you're like, I talked to this person a lot. I know them more than this. I know them more than that. And it's just not true, right? It's just, I made a mistake.
Okay, yeah, this girl you knew for a few weeks probably didn't know her that well. That makes sense.
Was not thinking right, is the best way to put it. Now, I want to say, during this relationship, I was
not thinking right. So
not true, right? It's just, I made a mistake. I just was not thinking right, is the best way to put it.
Okay, so we've established he was not thinking right, which I think means that he was thinking with his micro penis.
I want to say, during this relationship, I was like the best I possibly could be to this person. Like,
Okay, that is a strange claim to make. That is a really, really strange claim to make. Yeah, during this relationship, I did nothing wrong. That's exactly what it sounds like he's saying. It sounds like he's saying, during this relationship, I did nothing wrong. He's trying to set up like a both sides, like we both fucked up, like this was a toxic, unhealthy relationship for both of us. And then he's like, but I didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
Gave them grace. They had made mistakes and I'd let them make those mistakes. I'd sat there and I tried, and this was just me trying to like do the best by my partner. You know what I mean?
Okay, so he's listing off that he did everything right, and he didn't make any mistakes except for understandable, reasonable mistakes that were born from his love for her. Like, he loved her so much that he just wanted her to be involved in his YouTube channel. And that was a mistake, but that was a mistake that was born from his love for her, so it's okay. Whereas her mistakes are that she's a crazy bitch. That's the narrative he's spinning right here. I don't know if I believe him. I think that's the most reliable shit test for someone. What, like, if they say that we both made mistakes, but by the way, I didn't make any mistakes. If they claim they got everything right in a relationship and it was just the other person 100%. Oh, yeah. So this is giving me, I don't want to be an armchair psychologist here, but this is definitely giving me narcissist vibes.
Like, give them the space to grow and give them the space to fail and also succeed. But it just kept happening. Like, bad things just kept happening one after another. And
okay, so he's saying, I did everything right, but bad things just kept happening. So he's not He's not just pinning the blame on her. He's saying bad things just kept happening, and maybe it's her fault. I don't know.
I'll get into the big sort of catalyst that made me decide that this isn't the person that I want to be with, but, you know.
Oh, now he's saying that he broke up with her. Her version of events is that she broke up with him. I am inclined to believe her over him because she has receipts and he doesn't, but I don't think we saw, yeah, it just happened on its own. That's what he's saying. And of course the implication is it happened on its own because of her. It's her fault.
It's ridiculous, dude, because you end a relationship with somebody, and I mean, I didn't do anything negative. In my opinion,
I didn't do anything negative. That sounds really unlikely. I mean, there are totally situations where one party is totally innocent and the other party is just either deliberately abusive or completely insane. But those are rare. Usually, even if one party is clearly in the wrong, the other party has done something unreasonable, even if it was in response to abuse. There's still a situation where you can look at it and say, okay, well, maybe I didn't handle this particular situation as well as I could have, but I have a reason for that. And that's totally understandable. But he's saying I handled everything perfectly, which is insane.
Do anything negative. I mean, we broke up. Like, that's how it goes. But then all this shit gets thrown at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Want to be with, but, you know, it's ridiculous, dude, because you end a relationship with somebody, and I mean, I didn't do anything negative. In my opinion, I didn't do anything negative. I mean, we broke up. Like, that's how it goes. But then
I didn't do anything negative. We broke up. That is a weird sentence. So he's saying the breakup just happened. Interesting.
all this shit gets thrown at me. I'm like, what the fuck? But honestly, everything with Lily was good. Everything with my last girlfriend was pretty good. We had a pretty good relationship. We got into a few like small little arguments and it was fine. The big thing that happened was when I went to go see her in person. Some people...
Okay. So he's saying their online relationship was great, but something bad happened when he went to go see her.
They know that I went and seen her in person. She posted a picture of us. People all over the place were talking about it, right? People on Kiwi Farms in particular, in the Kiwi Tubers section, were talking about it, which I understand. It's like, honestly, if I'm being 100% transparent with you, I didn't expect her to go as hard on anything as she did. I didn't expect...
Okay, that's reasonable. I didn't expect her to go as hard on anything as she did. Yeah, probably not.
I didn't expect her to be in my comment section as much as she was. I reshared one of her posts one time. She liked the attention. This is something that she told me personally. And I'm not gonna you can listen to my voice right now and tell me if I'm lying. People are trying to look for me and shit online, obviously. Like, if I was lying, I probably wouldn't be able to lie this good. So I'm telling you right now, this girl isn't a very good person. She isn't a very good person at all. Like, you have to...
Okay, I am totally willing to believe that. I am willing to believe that this chick is totally crazy out of her mind. That is not difficult for me to believe. But it doesn't mean that Mr. Leaping Lemur is innocent. That's the thing. He's trying to pin it all on her. He's saying, she's so bad, she's awful, she's a crazy person, therefore I'm innocent. And that's not how it works. You can be in a relationship with a crazy person and still be also a crazy person.
Understand that. And that's why most of the shit that she is saying about me that is negative isn't corroborated by text. It isn't corroborated by screenshots that I know that she would have because she has other ones. It's hearsay. But besides that, I was getting to a point, right? We went to go see each other.
Okay, what did you just say is hearsay?
That's why most of the shit that she is saying about me that is negative isn't corroborated by text. It isn't corroborated by screenshots that I know that she would have because she has other ones. It's hearsay.
Okay. He's saying some of her claims are not corroborated by evidence. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe she is making up some of what she says. That's totally plausible. But a lot of what she says is just backed up by screenshots. The idea of someone getting obsessed over a retweet or whatever, very plausible. Definitely true. Yeah.
But besides that, I was getting to a point, right? We went to go see each other and we were chilling. We were doing our thing. Like, this is a girl that I don't drink.
Okay. We went to go see each other. We were chilling. Now, her version of events is that he is very fat, very smelly, and has an unwashed micro penis.
I just turned 21 not too long ago. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everybody drinks before they turn 21, right? If you're like 19, 20, you go into a party, you're gonna drink. So I'm drinking.
I didn't go to parties.
What I do. You know what I mean? Like, I chill. Like, I get chill when I drink, and everything's cool. Like the first couple.
Okay, I get chill when I drink. I don't think that's what you want to hear. That's a weird thing to say when you're defending yourself from. He's defending himself from rape accusations. And he says, I get chill when I drink. Okay, that's weird.
Nights were chill. And I'm like the third night, I don't know what happened with this girl, but I'm being honest with you right now. Like 19, 20, you're going to a party, you're going to drink. So I'm drinking. I mean, that's what I do. You know what I mean? Like I chill, like I get chill when I drink. And everything's cool. Like the first couple of nights were chill. And I'm like
the first couple of nights were chill.
Third night, I don't know what happened with this girl, but I'm being
on the third night, I don't know what happened.
honest with you right now. We drank. It wasn't, I don't even think, I mean, I wasn't that drunk. Maybe she drank more than me.
Okay. So he's saying nothing bad happened on the first 2 nights they were together. And then she drank too much. He didn't drink that much, though. So maybe she drank too much. He doesn't know.
Honestly, but then again, she's a fucking, like, she knows what she's doing. You know what I mean? She drinks more than me.
Yeah, okay. I totally believe that. I 100% believe that this BPD 19-year-old posting thirst traps on Twitter drinks more than this very fat YouTuber. I totally believe that.
Like I said, before we even got into the relationship, I didn't really drink.
I totally believe that, but I don't think that he should be giving her alcohol. At least not a lot of alcohol. That's weird.
People know this. I don't drink on stream. She's the one who was like, hey, you should start drinking. You're 21. I started drinking. So we're chilling. We're drinking. This girl goes and like we're laying in bed, just chilling. And she gets up randomly and starts looking at the wall. Like looking at the wall on some like psychosis shit, like straight at the wall. And she starts saying like a bunch of shit that I don't even know what she's talking about.
Okay, so she's schizo.
It's almost like she went through psychosis.
Can I say that on Twitch? Is that a banned word? I feel like schizo is a banned word on Twitch.
And this is exactly what she told me herself happened. She said that she went through drunken psychosis. So she gets up and
I love you and I'm sorry. You are, but I'm just a bad person. I'm not cool, B.O. I'm fucked up and I gotta stop over drinking. I love you and I care for you. I'd hug you. Tell you I don't feel what I said. I'm sorry. I really, really.
She starts saying, don't hit me, don't do this, don't do that, da-da-da-da-da, like random shit. And I'm far away from her on the other side of the bed, just staring at her like, what the fuck? She walks out of the room, like stumbles out of the hotel room. I end up locking the key inside. I have to go down to the fucking thing and get a key. So I go down to the thing and get a key. I walk back up. I let us in our room and she's just belligerent, like just going off, telling me on this, telling me on that. Obviously, like I'm not some kind of dude who's going to sit there and take that on. Maybe she thought I was. Maybe it's because she was drunk. I don't know. But she started saying a bunch of shit. And I'm like, you don't have to be here. Just go. I'm like kind of tired of hearing you talk shit. I'm trying to go to bed. And
okay, so now we're getting into something that I am totally willing to believe happened, which is that they were drinking and she drank too much on the third night. The first 2 nights, she didn't drink that much. The third night, she went and drank too much. And the beer triggered some kind of mental health episode and she had a psychotic episode. And then she was rambling and talking to the wall, talking to presumably imaginary people that weren't there. She got really belligerent because she was drunk and crazy.
That set her off. She didn't like that I kicked her out of the hotel room. She got really angry and started slamming shit. I put down money on the fucking hotel room or whatever the fuck. The room. I put money on it. So, you know, her, like, if she starts slamming.
Particularly, she might be. Oh, yeah. I think BPD. I mean, if she has BPD. I don't know if she actually does. His version of events makes it sound like she has BPD. She might have just been fucking with him to get attention. That's possible. But I'm totally willing to believe that this woman has, like, problems. Like, I mean, she was dating a YouTuber, you know?
I mean, shouldn't break and shit. I always say I'm gonna have to pay for it. So I'm like, what the fuck? I told her to get out. I'm like, you gotta get out of here. Like, you're slamming shit now. You really, like, just go. I'll pack it.
Okay, so he says she was breaking shit. And so he threw her out of the hotel because he didn't want to be responsible for the broken shit, which totally understandable, if that's true.
Stuff, I'll get you out. That made her mad. So she started hitting me. I'm not lying to you. Dead ass. I'll look you dead in the eye and tell me. Girl started socking me. Like, hitting me. She hit me in the jaw. She hit me in the mouth. And she bit my arm.
Okay, those are bite marks. Yeah, I believe this. I believe that this crazy woman bit him. That's plausible.
Bit me. Maybe that's why they call her teeth gums. I don't know. She fucking bit me, right? Like, she started going through this crazy, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you hitting me for? And she's like, leave me alone, get out of here, leave me alone. I'm like, you gotta leave. Like, this was it. I'm like, you ruined it. Like, there's no way I'm going to stay with the girl. I should have listened to the people on Kiwi Farms when they said this girl was crazy, when they said this girl was BPD. I
I should have listened to the people on Kiwi Farms. Maybe.
I didn't want to believe it because I was in love with her. I thought I knew her more. I'd had deeper conversations with her. That's the bottom of the line. That's it. Like, that's all I can tell you. I thought I knew her better than these people did. And literally exactly what they thought was going to happen happened. She had a like freak out episode on me, started flipping out, started saying this, that, and the other. Like, so I mean, she left. Let me tell you what happens though. She texted me the next day, spamming me. Like, I'm sorry. I can literally show you text messages right now. Those, I got screenshots of. She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm just insane. I'm just crazy.
I would like to see this with like a full conversation because this is super easy to fake, but you know, I don't think this guy's smart enough to fake text messages. Spelling errors kind of match the way she types. Okay, yeah, so she's totally crazy. I 100% believe that now. There's no doubt at all this woman is crazy, but that still doesn't mean that she's wrong about him also being crazy.
Crazy last night. I don't know what happened. Like, she apologized to me that night because she hit me and she was horrible to me. That's why I don't get why you would choose to come out with all this stuff about me when you have no evidence, Lily, and you know what I have against.
Okay. He says she has no evidence, but there's a bunch of like screenshots. I guess those haven't been released yet when he made this video.
Dude, I can literally show. I mean, it's no point in. She already talks my face. Here's my arm. Like, here's my bit arm. Like, dude, what the fuck are you sitting here and telling people lies? Straight up lies about.
This is crazy. If like. I don't think he faked this. I could be wrong. Maybe he's got like Munchausen's, and this is like something he would do. But I don't think a normal person would fake deep bite puncture marks on their arm to get back at an ex. So this is probably real.
My face, here's my arm. Like, here's my bit arm. Like, dude, what the fuck are you sitting here and telling people lies? Straight up lies about Morty too as well. I don't really like me and Morty are friends, but I never talked about Morty with her. I talked to Chill about her and vented to him, in which she
hold on
as well. I don't really like me and Morty are friends, but I never talked about Morty with her. I talked to Chill about her and vented to him, in which she took screenshots of that. She took like zoomed in screenshots and made it seem like I was just straight talking shit about Chilla. I'm gonna be honest. You have conversations with people. They're supposed to be personal conversations.
That's weird. Hold on.
Talked about Morty with her. I talked to Chill about her and vented to him, in which she took screenshots of that. She took like zoomed in screenshots and made it seem like I was just straight talking shit about Chilla. I'm gonna be honest.
How did she take screenshots of your private conversation with someone else? How did she get access to those? You can't just say that and not explain how she got access to the messages. That doesn't make any sense.
You have conversations with people that are supposed to be personal conversations, and you're venting to somebody. I have other things going on in my life. You know, I'm a 21-year-old, I have college, I have a family I have to take care of. I get frustrated sometimes when people are texting me, when people are calling me, when people are talking to me. Sometimes I get frustrated. I think I'm talking to my girlfriend. I think I'm able to vent to her, so I vented to her about it. She took a zoomed in screenshot and made it seem like I was talking shit about just Chilla. I was just venting about my day. People do this, right? Like, people have like conversations.
So
with people
I think
frustrated. I think I'm talking to my girlfriend. I think I'm able to vent to her, so I vented to her about it. She took a zoomed in screenshot and made it seem like I was talking shit about just Chilla. I was just venting about my day. People do this, right? Like, people have like conversations with people who they're intimate with, people who they're friends with, but you don't expect them to come out. You're just shooting the shit. Normal. I guess the basic way is you're just.
So he's saying he was just venting and he didn't mean to talk shit about Chilla. And she presented this out of context and made it seem like he was just randomly talking shit about Chilla, but it still sounds like he was talking shit about Chilla. So this is a weird lie. This is a weird lie because he's saying, yes, that's real, and I did say that, and I meant it. But it doesn't make me look bad because I was in a bad mood at the time. Or, no, that's not even what he's saying. He's saying it doesn't make me look bad because I also complained about a bunch of other stuff in addition to complaining about my friend behind his back. Like, okay. That's a weird defense.
Shooting the shit. Like, this isn't very serious stuff. If it was serious, you'd be talking to the person about it. You're venting. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I shouldn't have did that. Like, I shouldn't have talked about anybody to this girl. But me and Chilla already talked about it. I mean, whatever I said, you can see the screenshot she got. It's not big. Like, it's not huge. Oh my god, like friendship, relationship breaking shit. It's me saying shit out of concern. And
that's true. That's true. It's like him saying like Chilla has an alcohol problem, and it's kind of lame. Yeah, that's not like friendship ruining. That's just maybe a little embarrassing. You're airing out your friend's dirty laundry, but.
It was one time where I got frustrated because, you know, Chilla was texting me a lot and I was dealing with family stuff. I got that out of the way. That's like the least serious stuff, right? Oh my god, he was bad friends with Chilla. For some reason, she's lying and saying some shit about Morty. Like Morty was texting with somebody that Morty was at the time. Morty had a fiance, and I don't know if Morty still has his fiance. All I know is that at the time, the only thing that I ever told.
Okay, I don't know who Morty is.
This girl, the only thing that she knows about Morty is that he has a fiance. I don't know what she's talking about this whole situation. Like, I don't talk to her about Morty. Morty barely even talks in our group chat as it is. He's a very secluded person. So there would be no way that he would be telling me these things. I don't understand. I'm being 100% transparent with you guys right now. I'm breaking it all down for you. So I don't understand why she would just lie about something so big. I don't know. At the end of the day, this girl wants attention. I sat there with her and...
Yeah, I totally believe that. At the end of the day, this girl wants attention. I 100% believe that. Yeah, he has a Rolex. He has a Rolex
chilling on the couch in the hotel, and I remember vividly having a conversation with her about how... And this was a huge red flag for me at the time, but I didn't really realize it until I sobered up, right? I didn't really realize it. She was sitting there telling me about how she always wanted to be a YouTuber, how she always wanted attention, and how she always...
Okay, so... I believe this, but there's no proof.
Craved attention. She said, she sat there and we were sitting down and she looked at me in the eye and she said, I would do anything to get that attention. And that's kind of...
Okay, I don't know if I believe that. That's weird. Because that's like a perfect thing for her to say that he can then throw at her as... you said you would do anything for attention, so obviously you're lying. Like, that is so perfect a quote. I don't know if she said it. Maybe she said something like that, And he remembers it this way. So he might not even be lying. He might actually remember it this way. But I don't think she said that. Not in those exact words, just because it would be so convenient for him if she did. Maybe she's stupid.
You know, after I thought about that for a while, and I'm like, yeah, that's
We know she's crazy, so maybe she's also stupid.
probably not a good thing, because then shit like this happens. I mean, literally, all she did was post personal information about me, post pictures of my face, and everything she said that was anything else about me, like, wasn't corroborated with screenshot evidence, which...
Okay, all she did was post pictures of my face and my personal information, but she didn't back it up. I'm thinking he does have a smelly micropenis. I feel like that's probably a true statement. Because otherwise he'd just say, I don't have a smelly micropenis. That's not true. But instead he's saying, she didn't post proof that I have a smelly micropenis.
She should have, but then again, she's not posting it. So anything else about me, like, wasn't corroborated with screenshot evidence, which she should have, but...
She should have screenshot evidence of my smelly micropenis. Okay.
But then again, she's not posting it. So yeah, I don't know. The worst thing you can get me on is I was cringe. I shouldn't have talked to this girl. I was cringe for talking to her. True. It was a bad mistake. I mean, my face is out there and everything. So she embellished a lot of shit, dude. That's all I can say. I mean, everything, like, if you read any of the fucking shit about her, oh, the lemur did this. She made some story about how I didn't, like, my dad was taking me home. Let me tell you the whole situation. My dad was taking me home at about, it was like true. 9. It was late. I was getting home from the airport, the hotel room. After what she did to me, I was frustrated. She just hit me, dude. She just hit me and bit me. And I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day, to be honest with you. Like, and I've been on a diet. I haven't eaten all day. Like, I don't use...
I've been on a diet? I don't know if I believe that.
Eat like I normally eat. I was hungry. And I went to the car. Like, we went, and they had food, like fast food in the back. They were eating McDonald's, bro. Like, in the back. And my dad was like, hey, I'll get you some Taco Bell. Long story short, he didn't have... we went almost all the way to the Taco Bell. And bro called his card. I mean, that's my dad, bro. Like, my dad doesn't have a lot of money. She tried to say some shit like, I don't have a lot of money. I mean, at the time, I didn't have like $6,000. I didn't have $5,000. But I went there with like over $1,000. Like, I have money. I mean...
What? So, I had over $1,000. Does this guy really own a Rolex?
I make money off of YouTube. At the time, it was, you know, it was like the middle of the month, towards the end of the month. I just didn't have as much as I usually do. I have to...
Okay, so this guy isn't living paycheck to paycheck, but he's living close to paycheck. Which, that is insane, dude. You're making $6K a month. Some months you make $10K. $6K is low for you. So, what? How are you broke?
Pay for my house, I have to pay for my car, like, you know, bills and stuff, like an internet, all that shit. Like, I didn't have like a crazy amount of money. I went there with enough for us to get shit, which we did, and then I went home. Like, it's as simple as that. Now my dad's broke because he's an old ass man. That's why he's broke. I mean, he's old, he doesn't work, whatever. That's like besides the point. There was so much shit that she just didn't need to bring up. Like, none of this. Imagine.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. A lot of this is not relevant. Like, I don't really care that he spent $68 on McDonald's. Who gives a frog about that?
If I did do something bad to her, if I did do something bad to her and she did bring it up, that makes sense. Now tell me why this... I went home. Like, it's as simple as that. Now my dad's broke because he's an old ass man. That's why he's broke. I mean, he's old, he doesn't work, whatever. That's like besides the point. There was so much shit that she just didn't need to bring up. Like, none of this. Imagine if I did do something bad to her. If I did do something bad to her and she did bring it up, that makes sense. Now tell me why this makes sense at all. I didn't do anything. We broke up. She said that she did not want to be with me anymore. Actually, let me tell you what happened, because she seems to make this whole thing, I broke up with him. She never broke up with me. That's the thing. Like,
okay, so she says that she broke up with him, and now he is affirmatively stating that she is not the one who ended the relationship.
I mean, I guess she kind of did. Like, she kind of would make it seem...
Oh, no, I just paused Andy that. Hold on.
I didn't do anything. We broke up. She said that she did not want to be with me anymore. Actually, let me tell you what happened, because she seems to make this whole thing, I broke up with him. She never broke up with me. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I guess she kind of did.
She never broke up with me, but I guess she kind of did. What?
Like, she kind of would make it seem like she wanted to, and then she would come back and be like, I miss you, let's get back together.
Okay, so she was doing the BPD thing, where it's like a breakup, and then she realizes, oh wait, I don't want to be alone.
Miss you. Of course, me being naive, I'd be like, oh, maybe, you know.
Bro was excited about fajitas.
Maybe I should forgive her. She did this up until the day that she...
Why is this screenshot here? What is...
Seeing that dude. So, I don't know, are you watching? I hope...
What?
Oh, maybe, you know, maybe I should forgive her. She did this up until the day that she's seeing that dude. So, I don't know, are you watching?
Up until the day that she's seeing that dude? Oh, so this isn't him. This is another guy. Okay.
I'd be like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe I should forgive her. She did this up until the day that she's seeing that dude. So, I don't know, are you watching? I hope you're watching here.
Okay. So he's saying that she never broke up with him. She was doing this thing where she would say that she wanted to break up with him, and then she would say, no, actually, I don't want to break up with you. Please take me back. And that she did this constantly until she started dating this other guy. So there was no formal breakup. Okay.
pal. I'm gonna tell you right now that the morning before she's seen you, the morning.
I'm not opposed to getting back with you, all right, but I know that would just hurt you more. Like, you know what I mean? IDK, I'm afraid of making mistakes. I don't want to be bad. I don't know what to do anymore. I did want to get back with you, Lily. Why? Why did he want to get back with her? This woman sounds like a nightmare. His version of events paints her as an absolute nightmare. Even if we assume that he's lying to make her look worse, she's probably still horrible.
Before you guys went out and ate, or you did whatever you did, I'll tell you right now, she was texting me, like, telling me, I want to get back together. I miss you. I wouldn't be opposed to getting back together type shit. So,
okay, so he says this is the same day as that photograph of her with another guy, but he doesn't prove it. So that's just his word.
Oh, I don't know, bro. That's on you, man. If you think that that's a good relationship, the people on Kiwi Farms as well, I don't know why you're taking...
She sounds like a hobgoblin. He sounds like a golem. It was never going to work. Yeah, you're right. He should probably seek out like a Frankenstein. Because he's a golem, so he'd want to be with a Frankenstein because they're both constructs. But they both still need to be xenopurged. You said it, not me.
A bunch of information from somebody who... That's on you, man. If you think that that's a good relationship, the people on Kiwi Farms as well, I don't know why you're taking a bunch of information from somebody who you know isn't a reliable source.
Okay, you know what? That's a fair criticism. I thought he was going to say, I don't know why you're taking your side. But he's saying, I don't know why you're taking information from someone you know isn't a reliable source. And that's fair. This woman is clearly not a reliable source.
Calling this person a crazy BPD woman for a very long time. She's obviously making up a lot of lies about me because I'm not giving her attention. I mean...
Okay, we don't know what is a lie and what isn't a lie. Some of what she says is definitely supported.
She told me that she wanted to get back with me. I told her that I don't think I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm a good fit for you. Really, I was like, I don't think I'm a good fit for you. She would sit there and just complain and bitch about every little thing, like little thing, way I talk, the way I walked. And it's like, you don't want to be with the person like that's fucking annoying. So I didn't want, I'm like, I'm not compatible with you. After that, next thing you know, she's reposting the dude. Next thing you know.
Okay, so now he's trying to make it sound again like he broke up with her. But in that screenshot that he showed, he's saying he still wants to get back with her, right? He said that, didn't he? You broke up with me, I wanted to fix this. Yeah, he's... So in the screenshot he showed, he still wanted to get back with her, but now he's trying to make it sound like he made the final decision to cut her off, which does not seem to be the case.
She's with him and it's like, yeah, that's the kind of person you are. It's fucking sick. Mind you, I seen her how many days before that? 3 days before that. So yeah, I had seen her 3 days, for 3 days, nights together. And then she goes and sees this dude about 3 days later. And she's like, oh yeah, I got my current boyfriend. I don't know, bro. Like this is not somebody who you should sit back and take information from. That's it. That's simply what I'm saying. I mean, the worst that I did in this situation is vent about my...
I think he was saying he wanted to make it work, but when she broke up, he wasn't sure anymore. That's what I got from the screenshot. I don't know, because he's saying... I did want to get back with you. So this is him saying that he wanted to fix their relationship, even though she broke up with him. In fact, he says, you broke up with me, and now he's trying to say she didn't break up with him. So I think he's just trying to spin this in a way that's less humiliating for himself. Because, you know, getting dumped by a BPD goblin is kind of... It's a little embarrassing.
My friends, you think that you have like an intimate connection with the person, so you have these conversations with them and you say things that you normally wouldn't say. I'm sure you've all done this. Like, this is just a normal human function. That's like a normal human thing. You know, you have friends, you have connections with them. Sometimes people irritate you and you say things that you normally wouldn't say. You read them back and you're like, fuck, I can't believe I said that. But you're just shooting the shit with like your friend or your girlfriend or whatever. I mean, these are private things that you don't expect to come out. So to everybody who I did say anything about, I mean, I don't think I was that mean. I think a couple times, like, honestly, it just came out of like general frustration with like, I'd have something going on. Like, we would have conversations building up to this where I'd be like,
okay, so this is just him like downplaying the fact that he talked shit about his friends behind their backs.
You know, I'm having a bad day type shit. Like, and then I'd say some shit that obviously I shouldn't say about fucking
which, to be clear, I don't think is actually that big a deal. Assuming that it wasn't any more serious in the screenshots that I've already looked at, I don't think it was that big a deal.
Pillow or about Kiwi or you know what I mean? Like it's just what it is. It is what it is. Private conversations that shouldn't have came out. But whatever she has to say about whatever else I did, if she wants to come out and provide evidence, provide text evidence, provide physical evidence, provide anything like that, I mean, I'd be willing to see it. Everybody else, like everything that's come out right now is it's all a bunch of bullshit. Everything that she said, everything like
okay, everything she said is a bunch of bullshit. That is not true.
I mean, not everything, you know what I mean? Obviously,
and I paused Andy did. He walks it back again.
Face in my name or my face in my name. But
oh no, he didn't. He said everything that she posted is bullshit except for my face and my name.
Most of the stuff, like the little stuff, she sent some dude Twitter DMs talking shit about me, just fabricating a bunch of stuff and not coming up with a single screenshot evidence of shit. Here we go. I just recovered all the text messages.
He's posting this again. This is the exact same screenshot he showed already, but it looks like he cut off.
Thank God. Thank fucking God for Apple.
Something.
We got this one right here. I'm not opposed to getting back together with you, all right? But I know that it would just hurt you more. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm afraid of making mistakes too. This is not even the...
I do like you. The drive back, I couldn't stop thinking about you. Really, when you left, I just felt so much guilt. IDK, I miss you too. Why do you leave and then come back like
not
this?
Even day before. Morning before she went to see the dude. Before she went to see whoever dude she's with now.
Okay, so we have to take his word on that. We don't have proof that this is the morning before she went to see her new boyfriend.
So here you go, homie. Like there you go. Here's some other shit she told me that goes to show she had some schizo meltdown and hit me. She says, I just think I'm mentally in the wrong place. I need a job. I need to align my focus. I feel bad for how I treated you and what I did while I was drunk. I was literally going through some schizo shit while drunk for some reason. It's a real thing, genuinely, because that's never happened to me. She said, but it makes me wonder why, and it makes me want to understand more. And she said, I cannot be better if I'm constantly worried about something.
Okay. Okay, so right here, this is, I mean, again, this is easy to fake, but the typos match her style, so I'm inclined to think this is real. And again, I said it before, I don't think he's smart enough to fake screenshots. So this confirms that she did have some kind of psychotic episode. She claims it's never happened to her before, but if she drinks as much as he says she does, then it probably did.
I was referring to our relationship, and I was like, cool. Like I literally show you the text where I was like, I don't think we're compatible.
I'm not the right guy for you at all. I don't really think I ever was. You complain about me very often. I'm not your type. That's okay. I appreciate you trying for me. Hey, I'm sorry for the late text. My family texted me saying no one is going to my little sister's Christmas carol, so I stepped up and I'm taking a Uber there. You complain about me very often. I literally just tell you how I feel about the things you say. Oh my god. This woman is, like, horrible. Okay. I'm starting to take his side.
Said that. I said I don't think we were compatible. She came to me saying I miss you and I want to get back together. She did not break up with me. I mean, it's a stupid point. Like, it doesn't really matter anyway.
I hate the way they talk to each other. It's so... I mean, they both seem kind of stupid.
But, like, it kind of does, because she's making it seem like I was some kind of, like, weird, pathetic guy who she didn't want, who wanted her. When in reality, like, the whole...
OMG, we're so emotionally entwined, but it's not meant to be. OMG, girly. I hate them both. You know, I kind of agree. I think they both come off really bad here. But I'm starting to take his side. I'm thinking maybe she's lying more than he's lying. I think they're both lying, to be clear. But I'm starting to think that she's lying more than him.
Shit's flipped. She had no job. She had no car. She had no prospect in life. Nothing. She had nothing going for her at all. All she did was freak out on me. And here's the evidence of it. I mean, I have screenshot evidence. We have some more. I won't listen. I told her that she fucking tried to fight me. Like, she tried to hit me. She says, I won't do it again. I won't, and I apologize.
Okay. He says... Hold on.
I won't listen. I told her that she fucking tried to fight me.
I told her that she tried to fight me. But what we see in the screenshot is that he says, it makes it hard to be mad at you. And then she says, I won't do it again. I won't, and I apologize. I miss you too. I hope you enjoyed my presence. I love you too. This is like BPD shit. This is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I just burned this bridge with the most important person in the world. Ah! Yeah, you know, I miss that.
She had no prospect in life. Nothing.
She had nothing without
like, the whole shit's flipped. She had no job. She had no car. She had no prospect in life. Nothing. She had nothing going for. It kind of does, because she's making it seem like I was some kind of, like, weird, pathetic guy who she didn't want, who wanted her. When in reality...
Okay. I get it. She did try to paint him as, like, a weird, pathetic loser.
Like, the whole shit's flipped. She had no job. She had no car. She had no prospect in life. Nothing. She had nothing going.
And he's saying, I'm not the loser. She's the loser. That's fair, but the way he says it is weird.
For her at all. All she did was freak out on me. And here's the evidence of it. I mean, I have screenshot evidence. We have some more. I won't listen. I told her that she fucking tried to fight me. Like...
Yeah, again, he says, I told her that she tried to fight me, but that's not what you're showing in the screenshot.
She tried to hit me. She says, I won't do it again. I won't, and I apologize. I miss you.
Yeah, he doesn't have to argue. No, I agree. It does seem like he's just shitting on her there. It's like, it's definitely the narcissistic, you're nothing without me thing. But in context, I understand why he would say that, even if he wasn't deliberately doing the narcissist thing. Even if he probably shouldn't phrase it that way, because it makes him sound like an abusive narcissist.
You too. I hope you enjoyed my presence. I love you. I'm so sorry. I love you.
And the way your hugs feel. I'm so sorry. I love you. I do. I'm so sorry for my stupidly. I'm gonna be good. I hope so, Lily. I really want to be... Okay, now I'm not on his side anymore. I was on his side for like 5 minutes, and now I'm not on his side anymore, because I really want to be happy with you. I hope that you're gonna be good so that I can be happy with you. Truly, that's what I want. This sounds like he's the abusive one now. So actually, I'm starting to think that they're both insane abusive freaks and they were abusing each other and that they're both like super guilty. That's the impression I'm getting from these text messages.
I do. I'm so sorry for my stupidity. I'm going to be good. Here's this one. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry I'm not what you hoped for. I'm sorry I ruined everything. I'm sorry I did shit. I'm sorry. All I can say is sorry and move forward. I'm hungover as fuck. I don't like G good at all. I'm sorry. I hate myself right now. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just fucking crazy, bro. And I've been on one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. What happened to you? I'm sorry I ruined everything. I'm sorry I did shit. I'm sorry. All I can do is say sorry and move forward. I'm hungover as fuck. I don't feel good. Or a bunch.
I love you. I know you're hurt. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have calmed down. I should have just stopped. I should have just went to bed like I was supposed to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That had nothing to do with you. I don't care what happened. Please understand that. I'm not ever going to do that. I'm stupid. So stupid. I don't care what made me do that to you. If it looks like they're both shitheads in his evidence, that ain't looking good, bro. No, that's very true.
This was when I wanted to leave her. I was ignoring her after she hit me. She goes, I love you. I know you're hurt. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I should have calmed down. And I'm never going to do that again. I'm so stupid. I don't know what made me do that to you.
I'm stupid, so stupid. IDK, what made me do that to you? I'm sorry. I don't know what made me lash out. I don't know why I black out. I have demons like IDK, like I just get mad like when I'm drunk. Sometimes it barely happens though. Okay, this is crazy. I have demons like IDK, like I just get mad like when I'm drunk. Sometimes it barely happens though. Okay, this woman is insane. And that doesn't absolve him of anything, but yeah, this woman is nuts.
I'm sorry. I don't know what made me lash out. I don't know why. Blackout. I have demons.
Yeah, why does she drink if she has these melties? I was thinking the same thing. Like, if you're gonna have a melty every time, well, even if it's a rare thing, if you sometimes just have a total meltdown and you physically attack people that you care about, why do you drink? Don't drink. That's not a healthy relationship with alcohol.
It's like, I don't know. I just get mad like when I'm drunk sometimes. It barely happens though. I don't know why I did that to you. I'm so mad.
And she's like downplaying it here. She's like, it barely happens though. She's saying, like, sometimes when I drink, I just get mad for no reason. Oh, but it barely happens. Like, okay, I don't believe you. She's saying she rarely has relationship-destroying melties. So, yeah, like, this is crazy. I hate both of these people.
Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
You're feeling hurt. Now you're alone. Now you feel like you did something. That's not the case at all. We should have been in bed right now or at the damn, just trying to make me feel like that. Like,
what?
You did something.
Because now you're feeling hurt. Now you're alone. Now you feel like you did something when that's not the case at all. We could have been in bed right now or at the damn mid-ass breakfast. Either way, I self-sabotage and I fuck shit up. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I do love you. Okay, so in this case, it does not seem like she's doing like a manipulative narcissist thing. It seems more like she's doing like a self-hating BPD thing, where she's like, I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Whereas I think that he's kind of he's giving me more manipulative vibes.
That's not the case at all. We should have been in bed right now or at the damn, just trying to make me feel like that. like obviously trying to make me feel some type of way. So I got back with her. We should be in bed right now. We should be at the breakfast. We should be shut up, bitch. You hit me. Like, bitch, you socked me for nothing. You went through psychosis and started punching me. Here's some more. I know. I literally feel like a damn monster. Like, I feel so shitty for what I've done. I feel remorse and I take full accountability for being an asshole. I'm sorry I was even like that, babe. Like, we were cool. I made you nut. Like,
whoa. Okay.
I don't know what clicked. I feel bad for everything and putting you through this. You don't deserve bad. You don't. I love you. But I feel as though you need to be loved by somebody. Yeah, and I'm just like, if you want to break up, it's whatever. Like, I was basically telling her,
hold on.
You don't.
I feel as though you need to be loved by someone who won't do what I did, but I know you don't want this to go to waste, and I don't either. I care so much about you. I feel like you just need something else, but I care. If you want to break up, whatever. Okay. That's it. That's an interesting ending there.
I love you, but I feel as though you need to be loved by somebody. Yeah, and I'm just like, if you want to break up, it's whatever. Like, I was basically telling her I want to break up, and she kept spamming me. It's your choice. I love you. This, that, and the other. Right? I am a pretty well-adjusted person. I don't have mental.
Okay. I doubt that.
Issues. Like, I don't have mental disorders. I'm a well-adjusted person.
I am not sure I believe you.
Always been able to communicate with people. I've always been able to keep relationships. I am an asshole at best. I am an asshole. I talk.
Okay, I believe that.
Talk shit and I talk too much shit, and that's one thing you can get on me. I talk shit about too many people, and that's probably something I gotta reflect on, seeing this shit. But other than that, I mean, you could come out, try, Lily. Let's see your screenshots. Let's see your evidence of anything that you said at all, because I have more, and you know that I have more stuff about you and about what you did to me. So stop. I suggest you stop right now.
Okay, if he has more evidence, he needs to release it. If you want to break up, whatever, another manipulation, yeah, absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. Well, I guess we could break up. If you want to break up, we can break up if you want. And the whole time she's like, please, I don't think we should break up. I love you, I love you, I love you. And he's like, well, if you think we should break up, we should break up. That part sounds very well. I'm done with this, so you really are on your last warning. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, bro. Just dump her.
Dude, I have all the screenshots, and everything that you're saying is a lie, and I know that, so I'm pretty confident in telling you need to stop, because you
Everything you're saying is a lie. Okay. So he is indirectly denying the smelly micropenis accusations.
You've reached your limit. You've reached your limit here. Now people are going to be expecting screenshots and evidence because I brought screenshots and evidence. So please provide that. With that being said, lesson learned. I will not be making any more of my relationships public on the internet. I will not be having any more relationships with anybody who is connected to my channel, like, who has any kind of sort of weird kind of social thing going on, like a parasocial relationship. No more of that. No more of that. I didn't want to be with you anymore.
Okay, we're at the end of the video.
You freaked out on me. I told you I wasn't the right person for you. You lied to everybody, said you broke up with me, said that I was horrible, and then you went and got with the first guy that you could get with.
Okay, yeah, that does seem to actually have been what happened. 21 minutes of him blaming Lily for getting drunk, calling her BPD because the farms did, cropped out of context screenshots, and claiming that Lily beat the shit out of him for no reason. Most of Lemur's comment section was in support of Lemur and blamed Lily for the crime of being a dirty whore. However, not everyone felt this way. Hold on a second. No one hit you, you have something wrong with you. Okay, this is from her perspective, so Gray is him. You have something wrong with you and you don't. Like, imagine if I didn't that. You did. No one touched you, Lily. I wouldn't do that shit in a million years, and you know it. That's why you keep apologizing. I'm not apologize. Something IDK. Why you're pretending like you did, and it was a big thing. Because you kept pushing me. I make me feel bad. Hellsteins. I had fun. We cool, but I felt what I felt. One I thought I was genuinely being touched on in a way I didn't like, and I was drunk one mad. It's cool, Joe. Maybe we needed that. They both type so badly. I don't know. His stuff is kind of, like, he uses a lot of slang, but I can understand what he's saying. She seems like she can't spell. Like, how does WND not get autocorrected? She does that so often. How does that not get autocorrect? Cool, though. Maybe we needed that. Why? Are you okay? Hey, are you okay? I'm at least worried about you. I'm leaving for a flight back home this afternoon. What's there to worry about, Lily? You can just find someone else like me? I don't want to be... No one hit you. That's the thing. But I could have sworn you did. Okay. Okay. This is a big red flag. This is a really big red flag. In his version of events, he doesn't even mention that she accused him of hitting her. Which seems like a big deal. And here he's saying, no one hit you. You're wrong. I didn't hit you. So is he gaslighting her, or is she actually crazy? I mean, we know she's crazy, but how crazy is she? You're one to talk. That's cool. I really don't care. I knew you wasn't vibing with me that much. I knew you wasn't vibing with me. That's kind of how shit goes sometimes. I mean, you saying you loved me earlier made me feel better. But at the end of the day, you have a lot of issues with me I don't think can be fixed. You're better off with some weirdo who does hit you, I guess. Because you can't... Okay, this is an insane thing to say. I don't want to fight. I don't want to physically harm my partner. I haven't done that once in my life and never plan on doing that. Hitting a girl is pussy shit. What you're not getting is I felt that I was bent hit on. Okay, this woman cannot spell. I was drunk in those messages, but he did in fact hit me or touch me in a way I obviously didn't like. I wouldn't just fucking lie. I was blackout drunk. Okay, this is weird. So she doesn't even remember this. She's saying it definitely happened, even though she doesn't remember it. I'm so sorry. It's whatever at this point. I just want you to be happy. I don't know if I can do that. You really don't seem like you like my personality, even when you are sober. I give you the ick all the time, bro. You tell me, skull emoji. I just rather you be happy. You need to come down and get your controller, though. I'll get you an Uber at like 11 so you can sleep a little longer. Bro, don't be like that. That's mentally word I can't say on Twitch. We had a good time. The only one that ever made it seem like it wasn't was you. Okay. Does anyone really talk to their partner with you give me the ick? Like, crazy people do. Okay, so here he's like, we had a good time. The only one that ever made it seem like it wasn't was you. That is insane. So right here, this is like manipulator shit. He's saying, we had a good time. It was great. You're the one who made it bad. You think it's bad, but it wasn't bad. It was actually good. Which is like insane. I love you lots. Yes, of course. I love you too. Mwah. Okay, we about to leave soon. I'm in my seat. I really miss you though. For real, for real. And I wish we could have had another day. Sad emoji. Next time, hopefully, things are better. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay, so this is apparently after... This is after she allegedly hit him. And he's like, I really miss you, and I wish we could have had another day. Okay. Okay, this is... So they are both just insane liars. That's absolutely what's going on. They're both insane liars. Not once did you apologize. Not once did you say sorry to Chilla. I mean, he could have done that in private. He said that he talked to Chilla in private. To quote a wise man here, they think it don't be like it is, but it do. Thanks for biting me, roar. Yeah, exactly. Wait, I forgot about the bite. So, did he bite himself? Was that fake? Was the biting I guess it could have been like a weird sex thing. And he was trying to frame it as an attack afterwards. But did he bite himself? That's crazy if he bit himself. Not once did you say sorry to Chilla. Now I'm going to be fair. I think he did say that he worked it out with Chilla in private, so it doesn't have to be a public apology. Not once did you bring up the screenshots. That's already out. Yeah, it does seem like he was trying to avoid that. You say that the ex would send a wall of text trying to get back together when you did the same thing. She likes the attention. Probably shouldn't have made this video, dude. Sometimes you gotta just ignore and let shit online run its course. This too shall pass, sort of ish. The internet ain't your friend most of the time. Oversharing ain't the way, dude. None of us would have learned about this. Not gonna help. Good luck, man. Protect your neck. Especially with this vampire girlfriend. I'll be addressing the Lemur situation tonight on live. On December 21st, a live stream by Major Chilla and Antimatter Morty started, which discussed the Lemur leaks. They credit the farms for our hard work and personally shout out Osama bin Laden and say he was right. That's crazy. They said Osama bin Laden was right. They bring teeth gums on to discuss more about the leaks and allegations. That's a crazy thumbnail. I'm thinking maybe he didn't work things out with Chilla in private. I'm thinking he lied about that. Because if they worked things out in private, he would not have made this thumbnail.